Alright, gonna be working on a BK9 today. I already started with a 120 grit stone. Worked the bevel down a little bit, just a little bit of stock removal. This is a 180 grit stone. I'm going to continue on this stone, refining the scratch pattern a bit and shaping the bevel to how I want it. I'm going to put a little bit of a convex geometry into this one. But not a whole lot. Blade's pretty thin. They did a nice grind on this, so it's probably quite the efficient cutter. We're just going to help it out by thinning the bevel back and putting a nice edge on it for chopping purposes. you can really tell. I might be able to see in the contrast of the blade, but brought the bevel back pretty good on that. Give it a little better geometry. Help the cut. That's pretty much good right there. I'm gonna work this side just a touch more. That's pretty good for the bevel setting and shaping. And move on to our next stone. Typically I'd probably move on to like the 400 grit Nubatama stone, but today I'm going to move straight to the 1000 grit Arishiyama stone. Some might think of that as pretty high, but if you're used to like sandpaper, that 180 grit stone is about 180, but this 1000 grit stone is only about 320 if you look at it in sandpaper grits. So it's really not that far off from 180, although it will refine quite a lot finer. It cuts about that speed. Leaves a similar scratch pattern to maybe a 400 or 600 grit. A lot of people have a hard time sharpening a big knife. As you can see, I'm using shorter strokes that consist of moving down and at an angle, plus down the stone, and then switching it to different sections. I do it like this because as you move down, angular down the edge, plus down the stone, it keeps the surface of the bevel nice and flat. So as you go down like this and overlap your pattern, you keep a nice flat and straight bevel all the way down. It takes a little practice to do that, but it makes it a lot easier trying to get a nice straight bevel on a long blade.
love it, dude. I love it. You got anybody you can bring in?
Got a little trouble area back here at the heel. It was ground a little shy, so the heel was actually longer than the next section of the blade where it was shorter, causing smaller amounts of metal removal, whereas it seams back here where the bevel is smaller. And got to work on it a little over here. Just requires some little special attention. Just focusing on the pressure of your finger right here as you move it up and down the stone, like that, and then slowly work back into the bevel. Even things out. Work it just a little bit more. Alright, we're done with that stone. We'll move on to the next stone in another video.